Hello world, Tap for One here, coming at you with my first ever sealed product opening on my new channel, Tap for One. For this video, I picked up a Magic 2015 Fat Pack, which for those of you who are unfamiliar with Fat Packs, they're basically Wizards' alternative to dropping about $100 on an entire booster box. A Fat Pack will contain about 9 booster packs, a spin down D20 life counter, a player's set guide, telling you what cards are in the set and what to look out for, and a 50 card basic land pack. A Fat Pack you can usually pick up for anywhere between $30 to $40 depending on where you go. I'm going to go ahead and pop this right open, see what's inside. Also, try to spend them at your local card shop. I picked this up at my local store, Triple Threat Gaming, for about $35, and they're usually about the same price there if you go to another local card shop. But if you go to Walmart or something, you're going to be paying full price, and you're not going to be, supporting your local community at all. So don't be that guy. Buy local. There's the player set guide I was talking about. It's actually a really high quality book. It's just a shame that a lot of this information can usually be found online. Still a cool little added value though. Also, the packaging itself, let me just, opens up into like a poster of sorts, full color artwork. If you're into that, it's pretty cool. Also, my favorite part is that the actual box itself can be reused to store cards and such, and these boxes are beautiful. They also come with these little deck boxes here, which people usually just throw away. They don't really think they're worth any value because they don't, you can't put sleeved cards in them, and they offer like little to no protection. What I do with them is I take my bulk commons and uncommons and build like basic starter decks out of them. So when I go to my local card shop, if there's new players there that want to learn how to play the game but they don't have any cards of their own, they can use like a basic starter deck. There's that spin down counter I was talking about. I'll open it up and you can see there's the they have the M15 logo on it. Check that out. Pretty sweet. I love those. I think it's really cool that they added those in. Here's that land pack I was talking about here. It's just basic land. You're not going to find any crazy lands inside here. It's just basic land. Alright, so here's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs from our Fat Pack. Real quick things I'm looking for from this set. Not really anything specific, just any and all planeswalkers and any and all pain lands would be pretty cool. I was helping a buddy of mine open a fat booster box of these, and I pulled a foil Nissa for him. That'd be pretty cool if I could do that again. Any foil planeswalkers obviously would be pretty sweet, but let's get this going. Let me just redo the camera a little bit, and let's get going right along. And I'm going to do this in the style of MTG Headquarters and Absolute MTG, if you're familiar with those channels, where basically I'm skipping over the commons and just going to the uncommons and rares. And make sure you can see this. Alright, and you got Heat Ray, Staff of the Mind Magnus, Feral Incarnation, and nice, for our first rare, Land War Waste. This actually completes a play set that I was looking for of these, so not a bad way to start this Fat Pack at all. And a Mountain and Dragon token. Let's keep the rares off to the side here. We'll review them at the end of the set, at the end of the opening. Oh, I saw a foil in there. Alright, you got Paragon of Fierce Defiance, Endless Obedience, Rogue's Gloves, and Return to the Ranks. It has a Convoke, Return X. Let me see if you can see this. Sorry if you can't really see this well. Alright, basically, it's 2 white and X. You can pay the Convoke for the X. Return X target creature cards with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty cool. Typically don't get to see that a whole lot for white. And a foil naturalize. You guys pull anything cool from 2015 yet? Any other foil Nissas out there? God, I wish that was my foil Nissa. Yeah, just don't forget to, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. All that jazz, you know the drill by now. Hope to do a lot more of these in the future as the community grows. For this pack, you got Kurd Chieftain, Paragon of Eternal Wilds, Stoke the Flames, and Shield of the Avatar. So, one colorless artifact. If a source would deal damage to equipped creature, prevent X of that damage, where X is the number of creatures you control. And equip cost 2. Go. Alright, we got Paragon of Gathering Mists, Reclamation Sage, Stoke the Flames, and, ooh, nice! Urbog, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. It's a legendary land. Each land is a swamp in addition to other land types. Now, I read... Quick question, actually, if you guys want to answer that in the comments. The ruling on this card, does it just mean that it's, you know, its flavor text, it's a swamp as well as its other land type, like a mountain is like a mountain swamp? Do you still just tap it for 1 red, or can you tap it for 1 red or 1 black? I need to relook the ruling on that. If you guys want to post that in the comments, I'm still not entirely sure on that ruling, but that's pretty sweet. Pulled this from this. Not a bad pack so far. I'm also looking for the white-black Pain Land too. What is it? The Caves of something. I already have a playset of Temple of Silence, and the Pain Lands for that would go really good in a deck I have in my mind for that. Okay, you got Sunblade Elf, Cone of Flame, Pharaoh Incarnation, and for our rare, another Return to the Ranks. Cool. Alright, you got Gargoyle Sentinel, Returning Primadox, Brawler's Plate, and for our rare, oh, nice, a Sliver Hive. You tap to add 1 colorless to your mana pool, or add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a Sliver spell. Nice. Or tap for 5 and pay 5 colorless and then tap it. Put a 1/1 colorless Sliver creature token on the battlefield. Activate this ability only if you control a Sliver. Sorry, I was holding that outside of the focus zone, but check that out. This is actually the 2nd Sliver Hive I've pulled. Not really that crazy about slivers. I mean, it's a really cool concept. I've seen some really ridiculous decks built around it. I just don't really have the cards for it yet. If I can pull a, what is it, the Sliver Hive Lord in this pack, that'd be pretty sweet. And you got a Kurd Chieftain, Geist of the Moors, Overwhelm, and for our rare, Siege Dragon. It's a converted mana cost 7, 2 red and 5 colorless. It's a flying dragon. When Siege Dragon enters the battlefield, destroy all walls your opponent controls. Whenever Siege Dragon attacks, defending player controls. When Siege Dragon attacks, if defending player controls no walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. That's pretty sweet. It's a shame it costs $7 if you're into that. Probably be pretty cool in draft. Maybe. What do you guys think of fat packs? A lot of people say they're not really worth the money. You're better off just either buying the singles that you want or buying a booster box. I like them. I like the added value that they throw in the packs, especially like the D20 and the box itself. Plus, I typically pull some pretty decent stuff. You're not always guaranteed to get a mythic, but usually the stuff you pull is still pretty cool. Wall of Mulch. Nightfire Giant, Congregate, and for our rare, cool, Indulgent Tormentor. It's 2 black and 3 colorless, a flying demon. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pay 3 life. Nice, that's pretty cool. I can see that being ridiculous in draft. And last pack, are we going to get our foil Nissa in that one? What do you think? Blow on it. Come on, foil Nissa. Alright, we got Staff of the Flame Magus, Staff of the Death Magus, Dissipate, and for our rare, ooh, Battlefield Forge, I'll take it. Tap color, pain land, tap for colorless, or pay 1 life, add red or white to your mana pool. And foil Siege Worm. So pretty sweet, got some pretty cool stuff here. Mainly, let me get these foils out of here. Or there's just that one. Got some pretty cool stuff. Mainly, I'm excited about pulling these, completing the Llanowar Waste playset I have. This is freaking awesome, although I need to read the ruling on it some more. To Return to the Ranks, a card I didn't have before. I can start building this playset. I can see it being potentially interesting. Another Sliver Hive, cool. And these guys, yeah. So, not a bad start. I'm hoping to do more of these. Preferably, the idea is to do one of these per week. And then throughout the week doing like individual booster packs of like imprint stuff. Or maybe like some RTR or Gate Crash stuff. And then possibly, depending on how the channel grows, doing like maybe one booster box per month. Possibly more depending on the demand for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys soon. Alright, take care.